you ever wonder just how many gangs fuel the intense, adrenaline-pumping world of Tokyo Revengers? Ken Wakui's shounen masterpiece, both in manga and anime form, thrusts us into a gritty universe where delinquent gangs aren't just background noise. They're the heartbeat of the story. These groups, with their charismatic leaders, complex hierarchies, and shifting allegiances, drive the narrative's themes of loyalty, betrayal, ambition, and redemption. From the noble ideals of the Black Dragons to the ruthless criminal empire of Bonten, each gang has a unique role that shapes the lives of characters like Takemichi and Mikey. In this video, we'll explore every major gang in Tokyo Revengers, their origins, leaders, structures, and true purposes. Buckle up, because this journey contains spoilers, including manga details that go beyond the anime's scope. Black Dragons. From honor to havoc, the Black Dragons are a cornerstone of Tokyo Revengers, with a storied history that spans multiple generations, each defined by its leadership and ethos. First generation, a beacon of nobility. Founded by Shinichiro Sano, Mikey's older brother, the first generation of the Black Dragons was a shining example of what a delinquent gang could be. Operating with a strict moral code, this group prioritized camaraderie, honor, and respect over senseless violence. Key members included Akashi Takeyomi, a strategic mind and loyal ally; Imaushi Wakasa, a calm yet formidable fighter; Arashi Kaizo Benkei, a physical powerhouse whose strength was legendary. The first generation's purpose was to embody a noble vision of delinquency, serving as an inspiration for Mikey's later ambitions with the Tokyo Manji gang, Toman. Shinichiro's leadership left a lasting legacy, making the Black Dragons a symbol of what gangs could aspire to be, until corruption crept in. 10th generation, a fall from grace. By the 10th generation, the Black Dragons had strayed far from Shinichiro's ideals. Led by Shiba Taiju, a brutal and intimidating figure, this era was marked by violence and chaos. Taiju, the older brother of Hakai Shiba, was persuaded to take the helm by Hajime Kokonoi and Seishu Inui, who sought to revive the gang's former glory. However, their efforts backfired, and the Black Dragons became a ruthless force, far removed from Shinichiro's vision. Mikey's intervention eventually dismantled this generation, showcasing his ability to confront even the most formidable adversaries. The Black Dragon's transformation from a noble brotherhood to a violent organization underscores a central theme in Tokyo Revengers: the fragility of ideals in the face of power and ambition. Ragnarok and Kudu Rengu, the Kanto pioneers before the Black Dragons rose to prominence. Two gangs dominated the Kanto region, Ragnarok and Kudu Rengu. While their roles in the main plot are minor, they provide crucial context for the origins of key characters and the delinquent landscape. Ragnarok, the giant of West Kanto, led by Keizo Arashi Benkei. In its third generation, Ragnarok was Japan's largest gang at its peak, with approximately 600 members. Operating in West Kanto, it followed a generational structure, passing leadership through successive figures. Its sheer size and influence made it a dominant force, though its narrative significance lies in Benkei's later affiliations with the Black Dragons and other gangs. Ragnarok's legacy highlights the scale of gang culture before Toman's rise. Kudu Rengu. The Eastern Coalition, Kudu Rengu controlled East Kanto and was formed by the unification of 12 smaller gangs. Led by Imaushi Wakasa, it was a powerful coalition that rivaled Ragnarok. While its role in the story is limited, Kudu Rengu's existence underscores the interconnected histories of early gang leaders, many of whom later joined the Black Dragons' first generation. Together, these gangs paint a picture of a fragmented yet vibrant delinquent world in Kanto. Tokyo Manji Gang, Toman. The soul of the story, the Tokyo Manji Gang, or Toman, is the heart of Tokyo Revengers, a biker gang led by Sano manjiro, Mikey. Founded by Mikey and his closest friends, Baji Keisuke, Mitsuya Takashi, Haruki Hayashida, Pachin, Kazutora Hanamiya, and Ryuguji Ken, Draken, Toman's creation was both personal and ambitious. Toman was born out of necessity when Kazutora faced conflicts with the Black Dragons. Beiji proposed forming their own gang to protect their friend and carve out their place in the delinquent world. Mikey's vision was to create a new era of delinquents, inspired by Shinichiro's dream of uniting delinquents under a banner of camaraderie and strength. This aspiration drives Toman's actions, making it a symbol of hope and unity in the series' early arcs. Toman is organized into 5 divisions, each led by a captain and vice-captain. First Division, led by Baji Keisuke, known for his fierce loyalty. Second Division, led by Mitsuya Takashi, a creative and level-headed leader. Third Division, initially led by Pachin, later taken over by Kisaki Teta after Baji's sacrifice. Fourth Division, led by other key members. Fifth Division, a special squad led by Yasuhiro Mucho, and Sansu Haruchio, tasked with rooting out traitors. For a time, a 6th Division was formed when Toman merged with members of Valhalla after a major conflict. However, internal betrayals, such as Mucho's defection to Izana Kurokawa's side and Kisaki's rise to power, led to Toman's gradual corruption, setting the stage for darker developments in the story. Toman's journey is marked by pivotal events, such as Baji's sacrifice to protect the gang from Kisaki's influence and the bloody Halloween clash with Valhalla. These moments highlight the gang's resilience, but also its vulnerability to manipulation and internal strife. Mobius, Shinjuku's chaotic force. Mobius, a Shinjuku-based motorcycle gang, is introduced early in Tokyo Revengers as a major antagonist. Known for its cruel and chaotic behavior, Mobius was initially led by Nobutaka Osanai but fell under Shuji Hanma's control after Osanai's defeat in the Battle of August 3rd. This conflict with Toman marked a turning point, leading to Mobius's dissolution. Its remaining members joined Valhalla, a gang formed to oppose Toman. Mobius's brief but impactful presence highlights the volatile nature of gang alliances and the consequences of unchecked aggression. Valhalla, the Headless Angels Rebellion. Valhalla, nicknamed the Headless Angel, was a motorcycle gang formed by Kisaki Teta to undermine Toman. While officially leaderless, Shuji Hanma served as its de facto head. Comprising former Mobius members and an anti-Toman faction, Valhalla became a haven for Kazutora Hanemiya after his release from a detention center. Driven by a misguided desire for revenge against Mikey, Kazutora's involvement in Valhalla marked a tragic turning point in his arc. The bloody Halloween conflict between Valhalla and Toman was a defining moment, exposing Kisaki's manipulative schemes and leading to the gang's eventual merger. Valhalla's role underscores the destructive power of betrayal and vengeance in the delinquent world. S62 Generation, the Vicious Vanguard. The S62 Generation, also known as the Vicious Generation, was a small but notorious gang formed in 2001 at a juvenile detention center by Izana Kurokawa. With only 6 members, Izana, Kanji Mochizuki, Yasuhiro Muto, Haitani Ran, Haitani Rindu, and Shion Madarame, S62 was defined by its extreme violence and criminal activities, including assault, robbery, and drug trafficking. After their release, these members formed Tenjiku, a larger and more dangerous gang. S62's legacy lies in its role as the foundation for Tenjiku's rise. Tenjiku, Yokohama's vengeful powerhouse Tenjiku, or Yokohama Tenjiku, is a major gang led by Izana Kurokawa, Mikey's and Shinichiro's brother. Formed with Kisaki Teta's assistance, Tenjiku's primary goal was to destroy Toman and exact revenge on Mikey. Izana, a complex and terrifying leader, commanded absolute loyalty, supported by the 4 Heavenly Kings, the gang's strongest fighters, and executives, with Kisaki as the general chief of staff. Tenjiku's defeat in a battle against Toman, where Izana died protecting Kakucho, led to its disbandment. The gang's arc is crucial for exploring Izana's tragic backstory and Kisaki's manipulative schemes, making it a pivotal part of the Tokyo Revengers narrative. Brahman, the underground resistance formed in 2006 during Tokyo's Sengoku period. Brahman was led by Kawaragi Senju, a formidable fighter, and the younger sister of Sanzu and Takeyomi. Despite her youth, Senju was a powerful leader who aimed to stop Mikey's descent into darkness. Draken secretly joined Brahman to support this mission. Originating from an underground fight ring called B1, Brahman resembled a Yakuza organization more than a typical motorcycle gang. Key members included first-generation Black Dragons, like Wakasa and Benkei. Brahman's influence was shaped by the Black Dragon's honorable legacy, but its ultimate goal was to defeat Mikey and restore balance to the delinquent world. The gang disbanded after the Battle of 3 Deities, where Senju surrendered to save Takemichi's life. Rokuhara Tandai, a violent surge, Rokuhara Tandai, led by the ruthless Terano South, emerged during the Sengoku period. Formed after Terano's time with S62 in a detention center, the gang included Haitani Ran, Haitani Rindu, and Kakucho. Known for its extreme violence, Terano even killed his own mentor. Rokuhara Tandai was a chaotic force. It disbanded after Terano's death in the Battle of 3 Deities, where Mikey emerged victorious. Kanto Manji Gang, Mikey's dark descent, the Kanto Manji Gang, led by Mikey during the Sengoku period, marked a shift toward violence and amorality. With Sanzu as vice president and key members like Kakucho, Haitani Ran, Haitani Rindo, Wakasa, Benkei, Kanji Mochizuki, and Shion Madarame, the gang lacked the noble aspirations of Toman's early days. It served as a precursor to Bonten, reflecting Mikey's growing darkness and the erosion of his original ideals. Bonten, the Ruthless Syndicate. Bonten, formed after Mikey's victories over Brahman and Rokuhara Tandai, is the most ruthless gang in Tokyo Revengers. A criminal syndicate involved in drug trafficking, murder, and other heinous acts, Bonten was marked by a tattoo derived from Izana's earrings. Key members included Haitani Ran, Haitani Rendo, Haj 3 Deities, Brahman's dissolution, and the rise of Bonten. These gangs reflect the series' exploration of how ideals can be corrupted by ambition, betrayal, and despair. With the manga concluded, these groups remain a testament to Ken Wakui's ability to craft a compelling and multifaceted multifaceted delinquent saga.